Hi, Hayden Bennett from Commercial Property Group. Welcome to ROI series for November 2025. In the group here, we've done over 246 inspections throughout the month, which resulted in 41 deals being agreed to and a square meterage footprint of over 16,500 metres. I've got some key sales and leases that I'm going to share with you, and the first sale is a property at number 3 at 6 Adventure Place in Caringbah. This property was marketed by Damon Asti and myself for sale by way of public auction. Damon and I were able to sell that property prior to auction for a $3 million price point. It was a 458 square metre strata title property, beautiful boutique block of only 1 of 3. The square metre rate was around $6,550 per metre. The property was offered with a tenant, so the buyer was able to buy it as a going concern. The tenant was moving out in January and the buyer had their own desire to move into it. So it was an excellent result, very quick with 17 days on market, but a great price. Really proud of it, and the vendor is exceptionally happy with the result, and so is the purchaser on their new place of business when they can move into it. Another sale was at number 144 Tarrant Point Road in Tarrant Point. This was a corner position. It was occupied by a car wash business. Damon Asti and myself marketed this property via an expressions of interest campaign. During that campaign, we were both inundated with inquiry, around 95, 96 leads that came through, and over 9 offers that were presented on that property. We started it with a price guide of around 6.9 million. We had a large scale variety of offers in on that. Damon and I were able to conclude a very strong outcome for our clients at an $8 million price point. Now, the land area on that property was around 1,378 square metres. That's a rate per square metre of just over $5,800 per square metre. A phenomenal result, a new record rate for Tarrant Point Road, an excellent campaign, particularly orchestrated by Damon Asti. Congratulations to the vendor and the buyer. Another strong sale was 19 Urunga Parade at Miranda, a little bit left field to our traditional industrial commercial retail. This was a boarding house. It was 36 rooms. It was marketed by Damon Asti, Ryan McMahon and myself. We ran it as an expressions of interest. We were on the market for 100 days and we concluded a very good result. That result was $12.1 million. That's a return of around 5.4% net. And if we look at the per room rate on the 36 rooms, it was around $335 per room. That particular campaign, very proud campaign, a long-term client of mine built it only about 2.5 years ago. They had a requirement to dispose of it. We've taken it to the market. We've done exceptionally well and I'm exceptionally proud. Congratulations to the vendor and the purchaser, and also Damon and Ryan. On to a few leasing results. The first one we've got is 325 Bay Street, Brighton, Les Sands. This is a restaurant, shop, 115 square metres. Greg Carr and Andrew Hung were the successful leasing agents on this property. The annualised rent was $85,000 a year per annum gross. It was a 5-year lease term with a 5-year option. The rate per square metre was around $740 per metre. 3 months rent-free incentive was provided to that tenant, which represents 5% as an overall incentive on that initial 5-year term. Congratulations to Andrew, Greg, the landlord and the tenant. Job well done. Another leasing result is Suite 2 at 522 Kingsway in Miranda. Large building occupied by a significant gym and a hotel above it. Jackson Chambers knows the building very well and he was able to lease a vacancy that just occurred, and he was able to re-let it very swiftly with 0 downtime. The annualised rent was $55,000 per annum gross plus GST. In the 85 square metres, that's a rate per metre of around $650 a metre. A 2-year lease with a 1-year option was provided and 0 incentive rent-free, meaning landlord received rent from the lease commencement date. Great job to Jackson and congrats to the landlord and the tenant. A leasing deal also done here in the group was another retail lease, and it was at 645 Princess Highway in Rockdale. This property was listed and leased by Alex McCarty. It was a ground floor shop, 94 square metres, annual rent $36,000 per annum gross plus GST. The rate per square metre was around $385 per metre. There was an 18-month lease agreed with an 18-month option, and there was a modest 2 months rent-free offered to that tenant, which is an incentive around 11%, quite a higher incentive, but a job well done by Alex, well done, and the landlord has got a tenant, 1 vacated, new tenant started. Congratulations to all parties. So that's the wrap for November 2025. I look forward to bringing you the new ROI series for 2026. This year has been an exceptional year for CPG, full of growth, strong transactions, great high-level advice, and repetitively great feedback from all of our clients, whether they are tenants, landlords, or vendors. So I want to wish everyone all the best for the festive season, and I look forward to welcoming everyone back in the new year.